Oh, We Wrasslin podcast, episode 53, no cap. It's a recap, an all-out recap. AEW All Out, September 4th. Last night, was it good? Was it bad? Today we get our bars off as we smoke this dank. Spark up that dank. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. You know how it go. Episode 53. No cap is a recap, and this is Porsches by Man 95. My fault, y'all. Almost dropped my split. I'm sorry. He was wondering the pause. Yes, almost dropped my split. I'm like, I got scared. Anyway, We Wrasslin podcast, episode 53, Man 95 Porsches. Spark up that dank. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to join the trend. The show is about to begin. Sit back and relax.
Yeah. Words that I speak got them caged in. They can't live in this world that I was placed in. Making moves for the state that I was raised in. Gotta grind, no time for vacation. Hard drive full of crack that I create. And I don't expect you poop putts to relate. OGs, they told me there'll be hate. I told them I need that to be great. I got a good head on my shoulders. Do what I do to stay ahead of the vultures. Said fuck school, made my departure. With a whole 100 for the love for the culture. Going through the torture, just so I could get my baby Porsches. She gon' ride around that city gorgeous. Cause before that we gon' have a fortress. I'ma get my mama straight, we gon' have Obama cake. See, this world ain't supposed to be fair. Cause everybody got their own problems, fuck mine. I can't expect a single soul to care. It's fucking pity party, you'll get it good time. Stay low, grind hard, never share. Cause they ain't giving when they had it, that's fine. Just tell them niggas beat it like a snare. Cause everybody wanna be around you when you shine. Homie, assalamu alaikum. I'm about the peace, I ain't got time to hate. I ain't tryna beat them niggas kinda straight. But by the looks of it, a lot of people is. But that ain't my prerogative. See, I came through to etch my name in this stone. My aim ain't the throne. Cause most of these kings got crowns with fake stones. And got a little army but can't roam alone. Prisoners in their home, they team plotting to kill. Now you question who real. True intentions arise all over a mill. All over a flame, everybody can handle it. Niggas will lose your lighter, won't find it until they candle it. Let them take your L, everybody bro. Wanna be around, just to still a glow. Get it how you live, who am I to judge? But give me no handshakes, it's never love. This world ain't never been fair. Cause everybody got their own problems, fuck mine. I can't expect a single soul to care. It's fucking pity party, y'all get it good time. Stay low, grind hard, never share. Cause they ain't giving when they had it, that's fine. Just tell them niggas beat it like a snare. Cause everybody wanna be around you when you shine, when you shine.
Man 95 Porsches. We got Ari Starks from Get Your Bars Off podcast. We got Hayes God from Stoner's Next Door. We Wrasslin podcast, episode 53. No cap. It's an all-out recap.
Swirling mass.
Yeah.
our beloved Mike up.
Slim, what's up, Dre? How you doing? Yeah, I'll mute your mic.
Hunger Games up in my head. Gotta get the dough, babies need.
You gotta go and sit.
Virgil. All right.
Nah, you ain't doing me like that. You ain't doing me.
For my Black Queen, Sasha.
And Goldust. All right.
Yo, you are foul, bro. You are
Jeff Hardy at number 5.
number 5.
Goldust. All right, Goldust. All right, Todd. All right. Eddie Guerrero's going in Wrestling God. You're just gonna have to be mad. You're just gonna have to be mad. That's just how it works. No, you whoa.
Keep the job. I ain't giving donkeys today. That's the seed of God plotting on my.
I'm giving you a horn swallow. You get a goddamn spirit swallow. You're nasty, filthy top 5.
Peers, who as it appears, ain't on my tier. Being hated by cats who ain't make it, that ain't my fault.
My favorite what?
What is your favorite finish move?
Favorite?
It doesn't matter what your favorite finish move.
Oh no. Oh, this
Oh, God damn it. It's your photo 40%. Yo, Montez, I think you put me on.
Yeah, I was about to say this. Hold on, yo. You lucky WWE got copyright, love. Boy, I would play the Street Fighter.
I'm excited. It should be fun. I'm gonna beat her ass, but
All right, talk your talk.
I'm more interested in it now than I was before. To be honest with you, I mean, I was interested into this, it's money in the bank.
You know what I mean? It's like,
You gotta have some good and bad in there to me. And even when it don't make sense, so that's why I feel like.
I mean, because really that was their, other than like the AJs and stuff like that was really his, you know what I'm saying? That was like the most credible.
It goes right over my face too perfectly. That is funny.
I tried. I swear. Yo, listen. I tried. Stop. Let it happen. I'm gonna need you to relax.
wow, dog. It's like you knew where I was gonna be on the screen.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
We Wrasslin episode 53. No cap. It's an all out recap. Hayes God from Stoner Next Door. Ari starts from Get Your Bars Off podcast. We Wrasslin. How y'all doing today, fellas?
You already know, man. Labor Day weekend. Wrestling, you know what I'm saying, was the replacement for barbecues because it's been all rainy and hell all over.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, so wrestling replaced the barbecues today.
Well, for me, it's Labor Day weekend. I'm cooking at home, meal prepping. I don't like people. And for the crowd, just know that somebody out there got a girl who's uglier than yours. So hold your head high.
Yeah.
Bars.
As Soulja Boy would say, you will never have a happy life if you have a pretty wife.
Yeah, it's just kind of sad that somebody got the bottom of the barrel over there next to him. But, I mean, it's just how the game goes.
Yeah, as long as you happy, that's all that matters. Yeah. And I'm trying to find out at the end of this pod, was people happy with All Out? And this is the recap. First of all, overall feeling. Let's get straight to it. How did y'all feel about All Out?
So where we starting off with Chris Canyon versus LaParco?
Overall, the show for me, I mean, it could have been a little better. I said this going into the show. I felt a lot of things were rushed, story wise, match setup wise, whatever. It just didn't feel like an actual big show build up. So when the matches came to it,
I mean, some stood out. You know what I'm saying? The crowd helped a lot. Like we had some really good moments and such like that to kind of for us to remember and such. But outside of that, once again, comparing to his other shows, didn't have the same feel. Didn't really have that same feel.
Yeah. Once again, All Out is at a point where I still don't have the pay per view. I'm not comparing
I mean, I
them
feel
here
like this
tonight.
is that, but it didn't really.
Did it feel like that?
It didn't feel like that, but this is the show for that.
No, we agree, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like some people might still be slightly confused. I'm just being real with you. Because the reason why I say this, Ari, because let's be real.
Well, what's your initial thoughts on the show?
Me and you debated for a while what was the final show before we finally did our wrestling research and calculated everything. So all I'm saying to other fans, no, they still don't. You know what I mean? That we're gonna talk about that later. But go ahead, Cole. How did you feel about All Out? What's your overall feeling of the show?
My feeling of overall for All Out, yeah, I did trip off my word.
You're a little low, Cole. A little low.
Oh, a little low. Can you now?
Yeah,
Better?
good.
All right, yeah. So basically, I just want to say that All Out was dope for me. I'm good with it. The lengthiness of the fucking pay-per-view. I mean, of course, because I had to like bounce around, do other shit, but it was, as a fan, it gave me what I wanted. I'm interested in certain things. It had its ups and downs, but let's just say AEW, you got a 30+ year person who's never bought a pay-per-view. You know, I watch wrestling how I watch wrestling. You take that how you want it.
Mm-hmm.
And I cop. Like you can, that should be a major Xbox achievement for AEW.
Yo, this guy.
Yeah, I have not bought a pay-per-view since I stole my mom's credit card.
Talk that early attitude era talk.
Yeah, it was like I haven't, since Stone Cold. Yeah, it was like I haven't, you go on 20, 30 years. Yeah, so good job, AEW. I go back and watch matches now today just because it was like, wow. Like I think I've watched Isaiah. I watched Swerve in Our Glory versus the Acclaimed 3 times this morning just to catch certain stuff. Yeah, just to prep for today. Like I actually got notes.
I'm actually not mad at that, to be real. It's just my only problem with it is, like I said, knowing that, like, you know, it's kind of a rooting feel. Like, I want All Out, not comparing. It's just that, you know how WrestleMania is that end show, and every wrestling promotion wants that. So I'm not comparing to WWE. Like every wrestling big promotion wants a end gaming show. Yeah, it makes sense. It gives a feeling of this is what all of them have been working their ass for. This moment here, this show. Yeah. This is the show. This is the card you want to make. Kind of why I don't like the 2-night, but that's for another, show.
Well, given this show, I mean, it could be, because not trying to talk about WWE, but when I was telling you earlier, I feel like they did less. They did more with less. You know. So kind of splitting that up might do them some justice, as I feel like it's doing justice for New Japan.
Right. And just before we start getting too deep into the pod, I do want to remind people there are 2 shows. You can watch 2 shows. None of them conflict. So you can be a WWE fan and an AEW fan. You do not have to set trip. We are not Let's Go Brandon, Democrat, Republican, my shit. Just enjoy the shows. Enjoy the shows. Enjoy wrestling in the post-McMahon era.
I agree. No, I agree 100%. Oh, this was a lengthy show, so I don't know about breaking this down match from match.
I mean, you can. I mean, as long as we go quickly. I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
You got the card in front of you? Well, the pre-show started with the pre-show.
Shout out to the pre-show.
I did like the pre-show.
Yeah.
I
It's
did
not getting
like
talked about
Kip.
enough. Yeah,
I did like the Kip and Pop match.
Bro,
Kip and
Y'all
Pop
know
is
I can
good.
be in like the We Wrestling fans. Y'all know I can sometimes be tough on certain people. But believe it or not, Kip is the one I'm giving the most chance. Like in the chat, not saying you are, but there's certain people in there that's killing me. It's killing me. Like,
oh
but
my God.
I'm not gonna
You
hold
can
you.
talk about it.
I'm
This is a
giving
safe place.
Kip a
This is a
chance.
safe
I
place.
see his character. He has a character. Is early and in the early stages. I feel like he showed enough until that title picture. So I'm giving it a chance. And the match was good. Kip shows I can wrestle.
Oh,
Don't
he
forget
been
that.
he been had
Yeah,
that. It's just like you say, we got built that character. My bad. Go ahead. So,
no, I'm just in agreement with y'all. Like I'm ad-libbing. Just it was just Kid Sabian Pop. Unfortunately, due to the nature of the main event, the actual card, you did get eclipsed. But now it's good because people do
I wish this was
remember.
on the card.
Right. It was the match was that
Turn
good
your
where it
mic
could have
up,
been on the
Ari.
card.
Oh, pardon me.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh,
No,
they
no,
said
no, no, no,
literally.
no, no.
No,
I
he
didn't.
needs
My fault.
He was about to be loud as hell in this
No.
bitch. Oh,
Turn your mic
shit.
up though, for real. What you said is like, yo, like that match, it felt good on that card.
He's dope, bro.
That
Like,
match in between, oh, because we can talk about match placement too. That match in between, like the 6-man tag match, that would have been perfect, bro. Like that would have honestly, I wouldn't have been mad. Well, no, the women was after Kenny and them, right?
I think so.
After Kenny and them was, hold on, I got you.
Because I don't want to downplay the women matches.
After
Because I ain't gonna lie, all right, I gotta say,
fatal four-way.
huh?
After Kenny and them was, yeah, it was. I think it was, yeah, Athena and
Okay, so I'm fine with that. I'm fine with
Athena
that. I'm fine with that.
Jade.
Fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Talk your talk, dog. Talk
Never
your
mind.
talk.
I take back what I said. I'm fine with that. But still, I do believe they would have been a good placement on the card, yo. Because for some reason, even though it could be held on like a dynamite or something, because that's kind of my problem with a lot of the matches on the card. That was the one match. It had stories, so it felt more like it didn't like. You know what I mean, that's why it didn't completely feel like, oh, this is a match we could have just saw on Dynamite. Because they had a little story building, so it made sense that they had a story, a rivalry.
Could replace this with Ricky Starks and Will Hobbs for sure.
Yeah, we need a big stage to end. That's what it made sense. I'm not gonna lie, and that's my problem with this card code. Like I'm not gonna lie, that's what took it away from me. Is because a lot of the matches, because of what Ari said, the lack of some certain stories. Some of it is not in their fault, but some of the matches, some of these people, y'all could have did so anyway. But it's the lack of storyline. That's what.
I will be honest. Some of the decisions definitely confused me with the way the feud prior. Some of the decisions did kind of confuse me, like the Ricky Starks Will Hobbs one. The way them Ricky Starks promos were going, you would have thought that this brother was getting that W for sure. And we're starting the.
You don't get to go home happy.
Not get it, but it's like, I mean, if this is all out, I get it. So I'm thinking, all right, some stories in here, and we're gonna start some new careers going on. But no funny, looking at the Full Gear promo, they were saying new hero, new shit. So it looked like Full Gear is the actual reset time.
Do seem
maybe
like
some
that.
feuds are gonna get pushed over to the Queen.
But that's
show.
when it like start. But I still feel like no, it makes sense because Full Gear is the new pay-per-view after the first pay-per-view after All Out. No.
Yeah, but like I said, you get that Queen show. We gotta remember they're definitely gonna book that like a pay-per-view.
Yeah, but I'm still well, me personally, I'm still treated like All Out happened. That's the end. That was the end. This is the new season, and Full Gear is like your first. Know what I mean? Ending finale type. They're always gonna treat couple shows like pay-per-view. They have showed that. They have shown that. So I'm gonna get that regardless. So that's why I'm gonna say Full Gear is the big one. You know what I mean? Like. That's the only reason why I'm gonna say that because they don't do mad pay per views, so they feel like a lot of things will make up.
That's gonna be during this time is, like I said, the Queen show, the Winter is Coming show, and I think that's what in November, I believe they usually do it. No, December, I believe. I think it's like December.
Yeah,
and then Full Gear is like right around the corner. And it might be another show, a bigger show, but like they do a TV show. But I'll only do 2 big TV shows though. I would do the Queen show and the joint. I think they're going to
Winter is
Toronto.
coming. I would keep the Winter is coming thing going.
I'm keeping that because that's the Warner thing. But the Toronto show is going to be like a new market show, so they're going to probably have a pretty nice card for that also. So they might like spread some of these things that we had, some of the feuds that were on All Out that didn't end in the way we thought it would. Probably get elongated going through these next couple big Dynamite shows.
I can see that definitely.
Which I'm honestly not mad at because they kind of need that. They need those ratings for those other shows too. You don't want to blow your whole fucking clip on All Out, which I'm not mad at.
I'm not mad at you. It's just the feeling just wasn't. I'm gonna be real with y'all. The feeling never was there for me. Like, yo, this is the end. Like the only time, and I gotta give him credit, it was the guy MJF, bro. That whole and literally the beginning. The reason why I said the beginning because that was against my booking completely, but I loved it. I know some people hate it, but me being the business side, I love that because I keep reminding certain people, and including people like me, like, bro, we are not supposed to like everything. We're not on purposely.
Once again, you got to have something to come back and watch the next
exactly.
time.
So when I saw that, I'm not gonna lie, because I know people's doing. Some people's like, "What is this?" I was like, "What is this?" But I'm not gonna lie, it was a good. What is this? It was that professional.
When the Casino Battle Royale happened, and we were all sitting there watching it, like, well, damn, what the fuck was that? But we all had that same little bit of intrigue of like,
so intrigued.
Well, damn, what's gonna happen Wednesday now? But then again, we didn't have to because of what happened at the end. Now we definitely can't wait to see what happens Wednesday.
Yeah, facts, absolutely.
You gotta.
What you talking about? No, we don't. We just gotta keep checking Twitter. Apparently, All Out is still going. CM Punk.
All Out is still going. Bars.
And I'm at home too. And I'm in my city. You ain't gonna.
Yeah, All Out.
I wish a nigga would press me in my city.
Yeah, you go to a mall or something, you liable to see the Acclaimed and fucking Swerving Our Glory still going on. Talking about
actually, speaking of that, like Tony was even saying, like they want to do that match again for the Queen show. Well, he was saying it would be a good idea to do that match at the Queen show, and Keith Lee was asking him, "Is that confirmed?" He ain't like confirm it, but he's pretty much saying like, "Yeah, we want to recreate that feeling." Yeah, he wants to recreate that feeling that they had in Chicago and Queens with them being in their hometown. And then I'll be interested, like, all right, are you going to pull the titles on them that time? Or if not, then what was the point of this?
He gonna wait a little bit just to see how the Acclaim do. Because I think they got plans for the Acclaim, the shirts and all that stuff in the shirt, going number one. So from a business point...
You can have accolades in other places. A title can get you a good some money, but them T-shirts and being a draw also get you a lot of TV time and money too.
Yeah. I mean, Swerving Our Glory, I like them as champions, and it's just like, if you want to see how good they are, then hey, you put them on their title run again. But I don't think the Acclaimed is the team to beat them.
No, not at all. Not at all. They're not the team to be. I mean, we all know what time it is with that, but neither here nor there, man.
Where y'all want to start?
Was the Casino Battle Royale all made or all set up, or was it a throwaway match just for MJF to come back?
I was right. That part, I was right. I'm sorry. How it happened, I wasn't right. But the book, I'm telling you, all right. That's what I meant by the Brock Lesnar ending. That they was gonna do all that, and he's gonna come out at the end. That's what I was saying. I didn't mean like he's gonna come out and destroy them. I meant like, they're gonna do all that hard work, spots, and then give me that. That's what I meant.
In the prediction, we was
talk your talk.
The surprise entrant gotta win it because none of these people have a reason
definitely
to
said
right
that
now.
too. But I was talking about how the match was gonna be booked. I saw it just like that, and I said that's the only reason. Because remember, you switched. That was a good shout with the Adam Cole thing. But the only reason why I switched to MJF was because of that. because I felt like it was gonna be that type of situation. And I will give AEW credit. Something I want to give them credit because I did throw a lot of jabs, bro. For that many matches and for how especially the chat was talking about. God damn, I was even talking to Ari. I was trying to prep my boy. Don't eat a big plate. Like wait,
Oh my God.
slow down. Like, I'm giving them credit, bro, for that. They actually did okay. Like for real.
They kept my attention for sure. Like, it wasn't a bad card. It just felt like it should have been more.
Yeah.
Like for this to be all out, y'all supposed to have, this is supposed to be one of y'all biggest cards of the year, and it don't feel
That's
like that.
what I'm talking about, Ari. The feel of this is the biggest card of the year. Like it didn't even feel that way, and then it not feeling that way and not delivering that way, kind of is like, you know what I mean? Because we can name other events better than this overall, if you want to be real.
Yo, yeah, because it's. I'm gonna be honest. Like I know we're not talking about like just rewatching like a couple of the shows over the weekend. Like Clash at the Castle just felt like it felt like a actual big pay per view when it really in hindsight is a ultra glorified house show.
Facts, Ari.
You know. But they made it feel like an actual pay per view to the point that
bro, they
after
made
the
it feel
joint,
like WrestleMania-esque,
yo,
bro.
facts, because a lot of the media were asking, is this going to be an actual IP that y'all use in the future? Like, are you
And
going to
that's why,
actually
and
push
that's
this
what I
shit?
was when I say to you or somebody when they was like,
That's
"Oh,
how
he
much
didn't,
impact it had.
he didn't announce." Yeah, that's what I was basically saying when they was like, "Oh, he didn't announce it or he didn't physically say we coming back." I'm like, bro, he don't need to. First of all, that was a little taste business-wise of all y'all other countries, all y'all other cities. Look
Y'all
what
can
we
get
can
this.
deliver.
Y'all can get this. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I'm
But the
saying.
reason why I brought that up is because the storylines going into it, it didn't feel like it was just we're just throwing some shit together. You know, like how they'll do like for like what they did for Starcade or what they've been doing for like their them little Saturday night like house shows they've been doing. Things called like Saturday or Sunday Stunner or some shit like that. I'm butchering the name crazy, but it just be like random stuff like that, you know. But with this, everything was set up like an actual. I mean, it was a pay per view, but you know,
I know what you mean. Like
it wasn't
it felt
something
like
in
it's
their
in the
regular
lineup.
IPs.
It felt like it's in their WWE lineup in a way.
Yeah. So I'm saying that with All Out, with this being your actual joint, and like y'all have a history of how y'all go when this goes around. Everything just felt weird and felt rushed. It's just, and let's keep it tall. They just had a bad like year in a sense when it comes like profit wise they good, but when it comes to morale on the squad and how some of the quality has been,
injuries, like
like
all of it, yeah,
injuries, like I said, the morale, a lot of it has fucked up your big show. I got to be honest with you, like we had a lot of good parts of it, but that feeling, man, it's a little weird. It just feels a little weird.
And that's not even being hate. That's all I kept saying already the whole weekend. I was like, yo, that's why I kept asking y'all about saying it myself. I was like, does this feel like, you know what I mean? Are
like,
y'all getting
you mean more the energy? Right? You mean more the build up? Right.
I mean, I'm talking about. Well, the buildup, of course, is what's getting in there. But I'm saying, like, when we was in the moment, when you was actually watching, when we first arrived, I know we wrestling fans, so we ready to watch wrestling.
Well, yeah, because we were just.
I know that. I'm talking about outside that film. You know what I'm talking about.
We just came off a good event from Worlds Collide.
Exactly.
We had that little hour to spare, and then the pre-show started, and the pre-show was good for All Out, and it got it did what it was supposed to do. The pre-show did exactly.
That's why the pre-show is underrated.
Like shout out to Ishii and Kingston. Shout out to
Bronson coming out with Hook.
Yeah, that was dope. Young Bronson throwing them boys around like he's in the gym or some shit like that, man.
Ari, I'm glad you mentioned that the pre-show doesn't get enough credit because somebody like me who's saying it, I love the matches, but I'm somebody, I love everything. I want the story. I want to feel the energy. Like I'm in the crowd going in. Like I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to watch this. I didn't at first in my head. Shout out to the chat. That's why I chill with them. I'm just doing my job at first. I'm gonna be real with you. 100% at first. I'm like, yeah, I'm just doing my job. But then when I saw the pre-show, bro, I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me go get my meal. Let me roll up.
Because if I
This
was a
is
person that didn't watch this, then I didn't watch AEW, and I'm just on YouTube, and I see live joint right there, and I see a couple guys I know. Hey, I know that guy, or something like that.
Hook with
Let me watch
Bronson
it.
is
And
gonna
it's
get my
free.
eyes.
You know what I'm saying? I see
Yeah,
Action Bronson pull up on here.
facts.
I see a good match between two dudes going crazy with hard chops and hard strikes and such like that, man. And then I see this great athletic, you know what I'm saying, match between
Yeah, they literally in the pre-show they did it literally
like,
give you
why
a
not?
taste of
If I got
everything.
the 50, why not
Facts.
go purchase the pay-per-view? What else y'all got? You know what I'm
They
saying?
literally gave you a taste of everything in that pre-show pack.
Exactly.
Like good
Exactly.
in
Shout out to
ring,
the
strong
Ground
style,
Zero. Shout out to them, man.
bro. Yeah, y'all need to change that name. Put some respect on that. If
Shout
y'all
out to
gonna
them.
get matches like that, ain't nothing zero about that.
Yeah.
Like I was locked in.
But
Shout out to and I can honestly say this. Shout out to you, Cole, saying you had to pay. Bro, I wasn't amped to pay it, Cole. You was there. I wasn't amped to put in money for this pay-per-view until the pre-show. The pre-show did it. The pre-show, I was like, no. We not doing this. How I watch it. We're not doing that. So I mean, let me
pulled my card out
facts.
and made me put that
Facts,
CDD
bro.
and that expiration because I
You
was
better
thinking
you
about
better
it,
give
like,
Pac his respect. You better give Kip Sabian a good match. I don't care.
that's
Everybody,
all-
every
they
single
got my
person that was involved in that pre-show better get some type of love. I'm not saying give them a championship match, but they better get some type
like I
of
said, they
love.
did what the pre-show is exactly supposed to do.
Perfect pre-show. Low key, that was a perfect pre-show.
Exactly. Like, will we remember when New Day and them cooked food on the pre-show? We were like, well, damn, this shit should have been on the main.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
facts.
I like pre-shows like that.
Facts.
You know what
Me
I mean?
too. Me too.
But back to like the casino battle royale. I had a question to y'all because it kind of goes back to what I was saying, and what I was saying, what Billy Gunn was saying about the whole saving your body shit. Like, given that this whole match was pretty much set up for MJF to get this shit, do you think these guys are literally out here hurting and sacrificing their bodies for nothing?
Just to get a spot on television, and it's not going to work
And I
like
get,
that.
I get
But
it that like, you got to turn up, and that's the other part I was thinking of. Like,
no,
yo,
but Ari, I
take
agree.
the
I'm
opportunity
agreeing
that
with
you're
you
given.
though. I'm agreeing with you though. Or Billy Gunn, whoever is more on the side. Like you need to save your body. Low key, bro. They're doing wild stuff because in the indies that kind of work, which makes me kind of sad because is a lot of y'all having the mindset like this is the way to get me like seen. Because you gotta realize, like, I know Tony is telling y'all this, but open your eyes. I'm y'all better than me as a professional. But all I'm saying is, if you are doing these spots, you're thinking you're gonna get looked out only. I hear what Tony is saying, but look what he is doing. Look who are the top stars. Look who are the people that's getting love. They can do more than just them.
They could have did so much more with this match. I didn't see no face off between Cesaro and Yuta, no face off between Penta and Phoenix. None of that shit. Like, why are they in the match together if they're not even going to go at each other?
And then that's another Ari. That's something. See, I gotta do the we bitches matches. I'm glad you pointed it out. That's something I seen but didn't like. You know what I mean? Should have noticed more. Y'all have a match that builds stories. Literally, that match should be built up, especially if MJF is going to win. That whole match should have been couple spots, and most of it. Oh shoot! What if they fight?
Like if
well,
anything,
and then Ari, what makes it even worse? Hold on, I'm gonna let you finish. What makes it even worse of what we're saying of you could have stories? Y'all didn't even focus on the tag team story, and y'all had 3 tag teams in the match.
That's why they had guys to waste because you got so many guys just wasting away in this tag team division, not doing too much, or you putting them together in these factions. And, you know what I'm saying? So you got guys to waste away. You know what I'm saying? Like what Andrade and Roosh, they gain nothing out of this. Wheeler Yuta and Cesaro, they gain nothing out of this. Dante Martin gains nothing out of this.
And out of all that, like we saying,
yeah, we gotta stop you on that one.
Go ahead, Cole.
He showed out with his little bit.
But Cole, he always does. That's no slight to him. He always goes. He's an amazing. He's an amazing athlete.
This is like his WrestleMania moment, but it was just like rather than get one Kofi moment like a Royal Rumble, like he was showing out. Like he was like.
But Cole, he had a better moment. He had a better moment going against Moxley when he was showing that he could actually, you know what I'm saying, go up against somebody tough when Moxley was a champ.
I feel
you have something
that's
a story going into it.
you're trying to take my joy from the pay-per-view.
Ari,
like,
low key, but I'm gonna say
like,
this,
I can't
Cole.
compare it. I'm not comparing.
So Cole, I'm gonna say this, Ari. I see what you're saying, but Cole, I kind of agree with you. Out of everybody that's involved in that match, Martin needs kind of, I mean, like low key, he can be that guy to do certain spots because he's so much on the rise. Even though I agree with you, Ari,
bro, he young,
over all of it.
Make sure
but what I'm saying is that, like you said, with the TV time and why this happened, why that, it was like
I was looking for you, Sue. What's goody?
He is the prime example. What's going on, man? But yeah, he's the prime example of taking advantage of opportunity because he didn't have to do all that.
But that's the thing. He's been doing that since he got there. That's his shtick.
It's like I'm the medium guy because I agree with Ari and I agree with Cole. The only problem with Cole part is they didn't. Dante, to me, he didn't like do a lot of. I don't know. He didn't do nothing. Was like, you said, a WrestleMania type moment.
Yeah,
he didn't have it. Though.
Act like Dante has not gotten burned on the roster. When his brother got injured, they started pushing him heavy on the roster. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
a lot. And I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve the look. I'm just saying that this match, like nobody gains anything that's going forward. Like when Wednesday come, all these niggas go back to their regular schedule programming.
That part I agree with.
Brother Starks, like I get that as a fan. I do not speak from business perspective. Dante Martin took advantage of that little 45 seconds, however long he was in.
As he should. I ain't mad at
that motherfucker was the highlight of that match.
That's why I agree with you, Cole. As in when you talk about Dante, what you said, that works for Dante. I agree with that, but I am still on your side, Ari.
But as that works, but you put that aspect for everybody because that's what you're supposed to do every match.
I do get the Dante part. I'm just gonna agree with Cole on that. I get the Dante,
no,
but I agree.
But Fresh, I agree with Cole also. I agree with that aspect for everybody though. When you go out there, you take your time. You go out there and you make the opportunity of the time you got. You know what I'm saying? You make all that moments. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. But I'm doing all of this for what? You know what I'm saying?
But Ari, this is where I want to explain myself. I agree with Cole though 100% when this comes to Dante. I feel like Dante. Right, you're so new and you're like it worked. And hold on, let me say my piece. I agree with Dante because you was the MVP of the match. Like you wasn't gonna win. You stuck out to me, like for real. To me, like I said, I'm talking about my point of view. But everybody else, this is when I agree with you because, like you said, y'all 100% go back to how y'all was because at least Dante was the highlight. Y'all did moves that stuck out. Don't get it twisted. But literally, why we didn't see like a face-off of Rush and Andrade against the Lucha Bros, like a serious.
I tell you why, because these motherfuckers threw that shit together.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's where I agree. That's where I'm 100% agreeing with Ari with. That there's zero, like nothing. No. Like I said, the only reason why I agree with you, Cole, because Dante was a highlight to me.
This match was literally like getting with your friends.
I just want to conclude my parts. Like, so when it comes to this match, was it needed? No. Did Dante make maximum opportunity? Yes, because that's what you do with TV time. But this match, besides Andrade and the Pentagon on the ladder, stuff like. No, it was just
that wasn't enough.
It just
and then Cole, other problem. Oh my God, my biggest problem with this match. Not only like Ari said, y'all didn't create no storylines. To even push away of y'all creating storylines, the entrances didn't make no sense.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Pentagon fucked up Dante. That's what's funny.
I'm not talking about Pentagon. I'm talking about early in the match when it was like, I'm like, wait, why do you? And then when you had Andrade and Rush, they had the opportunity to climb the ladder, but instead of any of them doing that, they go out and pick up the people from the ground to fight them.
Friends, we're gonna touch on this. We're gonna touch on this later, but
it was like
I'm telling you, the match was so rushed. And we're going to talk about.
No, we're agreeing on that, but we still got to talk about it. Regardless of if it was rushed or not, you could have made storylines. My G, literally face-offs in a ladder match while everybody's knocked out in the ring, faced off. That could be rushed. That helps. No, it being rushed is not an excuse,
you gotta put some of
bro.
that on wrestlers too, man. They need some better psychology.
Being rushed is not an excuse. When we seen in the indies, half of these niggas, their matches was made that day.
We got to sit back, Ari. Brass is having a parent teacher conference with AEW right now. They in trouble.
But am I wrong, Ari?
No, you
your boy Kenny Omega, your boy Nick Jackson. We seen they made their matches right then and there. Right then and there, they did most of the matches. That's why I became a fan of them. Because it was like Jay-Z. I'm not writing this junk down.
He said it, y'all, not me.
I'm talking about the comparison of not right. No, hold on. No, I knew he was going to do that. Oh my god. No. Hold on. No.
Fuck that delete looking like the early
guys. Relax. RELAX. Relax.
Don Callis is Dame Dash.
Oh my god, my soul hurt.
Dame Callis.
How dude, don't twist my words. I am a grown man. Don't you dare twist my words.
Sue is very right because SmackDown after Crown Jewel, remember they had the plane situation, right, where all the wrestlers got stuck in over there on the fly.
Yeah,
NXT
exactly. The Adam Cole Bryan Danielson match.
You know what I'm saying? Now, mine is,
and I'm not even saying that because that's my guy.
They didn't have ladders in their situation, but these guys were able to bring up some great psychology on the fly. And with all of those great minds in the ring, I feel like they could have came up with something.
That's the only reason why I'm saying, like, I hear Cole, but nah, I'm not.
It's a lot of great minds in that ring.
Yeah, bro. Like, if you're a fan of these guys, like Pentagon, bro, like what?
Like, you know they're gonna go crazy for a fucking Canadian destroyer on the ladder. Like, they had the spots and maybe go crazy for, but outside of that, this was just like if we all got on the fucking games and fucking had a ladder match with each other, we would be wilding the fuck out. That's what this shit looked like.
Yeah. No, I don't want to hear.
It was an arcade game.
They could have did something.
I need
a simple face-off, bro. A simple face-off.
In the future, please give me more ladder matches with substance. That's all I want.
The whole show, though. The whole show, though, what? What was the problem? What the whole show do you didn't like?
You talking about the whole show was on the fly.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Which it was, though. Because I was
besides Christian and Jungle Boy,
I wanted to see the Fiend in person, bro. Other than seeing that nigga on my block.
All right, what else was on the card? I want to say this on the show. Jade was impressive tonight. I don't care how y'all feel. I know y'all want to hate her. That's her job. But in that ring, she did little spots. I was so impressive. Because Jade was one of those. Thank you for grabbing the collar. Jade was one of those wrestlers that I hate, the stop and go wrestlers. That's what I'm gonna call them. Like they wait for the move, like the move is about to happen. Like it looked like old school WWE. You know when you press circle, then you gotta press X for the move to finally go through. It was good, bro. It was good. I love the way she handled herself in that ring. I will say that.
Me too, for sure. Like I said, she definitely showed like a lot of more skill, a lot of cleaner moves and such like that. Her and Athena, for this being their first time in the ring together, had a lot of great chemistry going in with each other, man. The entrance from Jay was amazing. I mean,
oh God, how dare I? Why I didn't start with that? Jay had one of the best entrances in AEW, coming out like She-Hulk.
And she got the OG Cody middle entrance too. That's how you know she that woman.
That was fire. Like She-Hulk with the whole green. She went the whole mile. I was like, yo, I'm loving this.
I was like, Jesus, beautiful.
But we got to talk about this. We've been talking about behind the scenes. Jade overshining people. Oh, Matt Cole left. He would have killed this one. Talking about She-Hulk. Bruh. Jade is killing people off the entrance alone in a lot.
They putting
in a lot.
They giving her that real superstar, like you know what I'm saying, Phil, bro, what she is.
Can people match her energy though?
Not too many. I think the only person that can right now is Britt.
Yeah, I know we talked about. Let's talk about in the chat though what Jade needs. What she needs for her run, I should say. I don't want the streak to end. I don't I don't want the
Same
street
thing right
name.
now. Like I said the same thing with Braun Breaker. Like they just need right now. They need that feud that people can remember.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now let's, you know what I'm saying, we got the skill going now. All right, let's give them that story. You know what I'm saying? That show
It's
you.
the story. That's what it is, man. It's the story. Like Ember Moon was not it. Like the story wasn't it. I should say. Let me say that. I'm not trying
Yeah,
to
she
put
just came in
the
as the, you know what I'm
story
saying?
wasn't it. She just came out of nowhere. And
Came as the new
I thought AEW didn't work, especially then. And I'm trying to think AEW. Yeah, I like WB,
Yo,
so I
she
try to
was
think WB.
crazy.
Gee, She-Hulk. Cause she's still green. Oh, that's a bar.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez,
But nah, dog. I just think
Yeah, if you give her a great feud.
Jay, I gotta read down loud to the podcast. Jay's a She-Hulk because she's still green. Grab a collar. That was a bar.
Well, this is where I look to the Mark Henrys and the OGs that's around her. Like, all right, I got her to show she's a dominant superstar. Now let's start building, you know what I'm saying, more character around her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we see, like, I'm not saying add her daughter into her in a situation like that, but we see her that, you know what I'm saying, they see some more human side to her than just being the dominant champion that she is, or
Mm-hmm.
the bravado, cockiness, and all that shit that she that brings on that. And when they show the shots of her and her daughter and such, you know what I'm saying, it kind of shows a more, you know what I'm saying, intimate side of her, like what she's doing this for, you know. So I'll be interested to see if they ever do go a babyface route with her, which I would like to see them probably build the story.
Oh, you think Kiera would start the hill run?
Maybe, but that's if
because now I'm thinking about it in the ring. Wasn't it just her and Kiera at first, and Kiera was looking at her?
I ain't peep it. Hold on one second. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. Opponent, I want to see Jay, and I know I said I don't want to see AEW sign anybody, but the women division could use it. I would like to see Jaden Page. I think Page will definitely look like a threat, feel like a threat. The match will feel like a threat, and Page can tell a good story. Page has proven that in WWE. I know another WWE person, but I mean, what do you want to do? Page is a free agent. Why not? And that helps Jade feel more worthy, because personally, I think Jade shouldn't lose the title till the next All Out, and she lose to Chris Statlander. Yeah, and no, say more. So where you at? Jump on the pod. Shout out to all the people in the comment section, all the supporters. Shout out to everybody on Twitch. Shout out to Conversation at the Shop podcast. We talking about wrestling, so shout out to Chris Demise, Willie Finesse, two great professional wrestlers over there in the indie platform.
Where we at?
Yeah, no, I was talking. I threw out the name. I said Paige. I was saying Paige. I know I said I don't want AEW to sign more, but they could sign more women. The women is starting to get there, but they could use a little bit more help. And when I say help, I say more stories than in ring. The women they have are kind of.
They gotta give the women more time.
I mean, not in ring on the mic. I'm sorry. The women that there are kind of good in ring. Like I really don't have a lot of complaints about AEW anymore. Back then maybe, but right now it's like they kind of impressive.
Tony saying with stuff like, all right, CM Punk can draw more with a promo than Thunder Rosa. Now we ain't gonna say that about Britt Baker. Obviously, she can do her thing. But with that, but being that said, you got to start building these people or getting these people in the right positions with the right people to build these people into more captivating characters.
Yeah, story though. Tell a story. Like, to be real, the women don't. It's no character. It's really that typical. That's why a woman needs the book. I'm sorry. I'm a believer that women needs the book women. They need a WWE too. Well, they got Stephanie. They need a woman who knows wrestling, and that's a woman, because y'all keep doing the same.
Well, they
do AEW, and the reason why I say this, you low key can tell,
bro. That's why they got Velvet Sky there now. That's why they brought her in.
Thank you, but I'm saying it
So
wasn't.
we got to
like,
see what her effect is going
all
to be.
right, but I'm saying now. So I'm glad they do that. I'm glad you said that. Perfect example. But I'm just saying that low key, you can tell a man is booking these storylines. Because I'm not gonna lie, that's most of these shit is like what men think women do to argue. They just blah 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 blah. I don't like you. Blah 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 blah. Well, come on. But when you tell a man's story, it's mad dramatic and drama. That's all I'm saying. Like, you need a woman to book the
Let me
storyline.
see what's her name. Britt Baker. She'll gut wrench you.
Yeah. Okay. So where we at since my modem decided to just reset on its own?
You made it just in time. You made it just in time.
Like,
we had the best. Cole, we had the best She-Hulk you ever seen ever.
Whoa.
Ever.
Oh. So since we on the best She-Hulk ever, do I get to talk about my campaign to get Jade Cargill to be Nubia on
Please
DC
do. So
Comics?
if it happened, we could say We Wrasslin started.
You know, now we could get Jade Cargill. You could have a little TV shot with her.
Get my girl on the CW.
Ooh, I don't know about CW. They known for killing some stuff. I don't know. They did good with Flash and Arrow, but I don't know about everything else.
Black Arrow held on for a good while. It still hit the hood real nicely.
Black Arrow.
Not Black, but Black Lightning, I meant to say.
I was about to say, you talking about John Diggle? I was like, dang, I didn't know he was that loved in Buffalo.
Black Lightning.
But yeah. But I mean, it's like Jade, that entrance was so fucking powerful, and they put a statement out to everybody. The baddies, as soon as they came out and did the little next, it was like, it's done. That's it.
Purge.
Don't ask about no more entrances ever. As long as she is rapping stuff like this, it was like, I just knew it.
Let me ask y'all. Better entrance. Better gear.
Yeah, she came out there. She rocked it. That entrance was crazy. The match, I enjoyed it. It was dope. You know, had you know, I didn't really see too much errors. I just saw like, you know, it just had lackluster moments, but it was like it just flowed, and I was good with it. And it's like Jade is winning clean. It's not no disqualification. She's not showing that she's the heel champ.
That wasn't clean. She does still have her heel tactics. Because remember, whatchamacallit pulled Ember Moon out of the ring.
Yeah, after she hit her finisher on her, it was supposed to be to make it look like if they didn't pull her out the ring.
Yeah, but that was sloppy. And I'm glad. Shout out to Cole and Ari. I mess with y'all. And this is another thing I can't wait for match breakdown. I got to talk about Jade and talk about the little stuff she's working on, and I feel like people is overlooking. They messed up when they talk about Kiera Hogan and what's her name? I don't want to get it wrong. Kiera Hogan, and who else is on the baddie? Hold on. That's nasty. That's nasty work. Anyway, the two on the outside, when they was late pulling Ember Moon out the ring, Jade kicked out instead of waiting for them to do that. That's little stuff like that I think need to be paid attention. Well, y'all not gonna pay attention to it, but like us that really watch the game, that's impressive. Jade is definitely she's learning her craft, bro. She really is.
Yeah, Jay definitely is like with her, Kiera Hogan. Who's the? Is it? It's not Red Velvet, is it?
Yeah, it's Red Velvet. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, because I couldn't remember. I was just like, it's something cake, right? And I was like, it's not. And it's not. And you shouldn't be remembering women by cakes. And I was just like, one of my favorites is Red Velvet. So I had to go check. It was like, that's the girl's name. That's the girl's name. See, I got to remember that. But Jade is a champion, like the stuff like Ember Moon pulling out or whatever, like pulling getting pulled out the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, it's just like I don't see it as a dirty win for her because it's just you can't. Billy Gunn was about to do the same thing. So do we say, it's like it's still a clean win? It's just people don't like the way it happened. She didn't make them.
I'm not mad how it happened. I mean,
like I say, a dirty win.
She still
is
looked
more,
dominant. Yeah. I like the no. That's a heel win. I mean, that's still a heel.
Okay,
win.
Well, I'll take that.
And I'm fine.
Like,
I'm fine with the heel tactic because I mean, let's remind people she's a heel. She's so loved. I ain't gonna lie, low key, she needs stuff like that.
Yeah, like a dirty win for like a dirty win for me. We'll get to Jericho, but that's a dirty win for me.
Hey y'all.
When you break the rules.
I'm sad, man.
Why are you sad?
I feel like I put bad voodoo in the air last night, man.
What you mean?
I know we're not talking about the situation right now, but remember when I said, I know that shit wouldn't happen to Nick Jackson.
No. No. We here. We talking about AEW. What you mean?
Did Nick Hogan catch the punch?
No.
Don't tell me they was that brother.
So
don't tell
what
me
I'm
it was that
hearing
brother.
is situation happened. Some chairs got thrown.
Oh my god.
Chair hit Nick Jackson. Kenny Omega, you know what I'm saying, grabbed a nigga by the hair and got his K-Shine on and bit a nigga.
Wait, who bit who?
So Ace Steel threw the chair, and Kenny Omega, I guess, grabbed Ace Steel and bit that nigga.
Oh my
god!
You know, niggas be puzzling and first thing.
That doesn't sound real V-trigger-ish.
It don't, man. I feel like my niggas lost the fight kind of in the back.
Yeah.
Come on,
y'all got whooped, boy. What?
Yeah.
Kenny got his in. It ain't the way we want it, but like you said, come on. It ain't the way we want it, but he got
not Nick Hogan.
Not brother Nick.
Brother Nick. Yeah, well, since we here, let's talk about the match.
That's why it's like, I'm really segueing King, bro. I can't get you the alley-oop.
Why you even dye your mustache like that if you wasn't gonna Hulk out?
All right. Well, since we here, let's end it on a happier note. The trio 6-man tag match. Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, the Elite. Versus the Order, Hangman Page, in the Order, John Silver, and Little Trent Beretta. The match was fire, though.
Yes.
The match was fire. We called it in the prediction. John Silver and Nick Jackson, bro. Wildin'.
And let's just bring up, because Frash wants to skip so fast. You got your own shoes. You didn't use them on Punk? What? That's crazy.
Oh my god.
I definitely, you would have been stomped out, bro.
All them boxes of shoes.
Bro, all them shoes.
We
bro,
throwing shit.
Yeah, these are CM Punk bottoms right here, bro. Like, we got them.
Not the CM Punk
guys.
bottoms.
Bro, he would have been looking like he was trying to get part set. Like, bro, you would have been done.
RELAX, relax. We don't want to put too much on wax before they go up against the line.
I meant to, I guess I got some news wrong. As my niggas on Chappelle Show would say, correction. It's still bit Kenny Omega.
Oh yeah, right. Nah, I gotta read it now. Nah, I don't believe you.
That's what I'm reading. I'm reading the time.
Nah, I hear you. I hear you.
Looking at it as we go, bro.
Right.
Sick, bro. Niggas said Nick Jackson. I mean, what did he say? Ace Steel when he seen Nick Jackson and it was Roman Reigns when he got hit by the chair by Braun.
Oh my god.
It is this crazy world we're living in, man.
It's a crazy world. Shout out Jeezy.
This is the Attitude Era people want it.
Yeah, this is what y'all asked for.
This is the post McMahon era. Nothing is known right now. Your creator of wrestling and
it's
the whole format,
again.
The blueprint, all you get now is evolution. He's not here no more. He's not overseeing operations. Everything now from wrestling now is evolution off of what Vince built. So stop trying to pick it. Stop trying to decide it. Stop trying to predict it. We don't know because they don't know. Tony don't know what's going on.
Tony don't know.
Just let it go.
Hey, Cole.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You want to hear a joke?
What's the joke?
You know what Tony knows?
What?
Halcyons, GHB, Placidil. No, the Placidils I think were in the early 90s. But I know there was some GHB and Halcyons on the flight. Halcyons were some things that we took sometimes just to go to sleep for.
They killing my
I don't care. I'm not taking this shit. I got more money than him.
They killing my boy Nick on Twitter right now, bro. It's bad. It's bad.
All Elite Wrestling. You trying to say they all? You trying to? Hey, Frass, I don't like this. Hey,
Please
Frass
talk about how this was possible match of the night, man. Please, Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
Frass is over here talking like it's All Elite Wrestling to All Elite Woolies and shit over there. Like, we don't know what the drug policy is over there.
Oh, I'll tell you the drug policy.
Halcyons, GHB, Placidil. No, the Placidils I think were in the early 90s. But I know there was some GHB and Halcyons on the flight.
Hey, Ari, can you save those and send them to the group chat so I can see what's going on?
I got you. I just want to show it to the people.
And who is that? Ace Steel.
Hold on. Let me put you on the screen. There you go. Look at it. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Ace Steel after seeing
Wait, so you saying Ace Steel is a vampire? He's Morbius? We got Ace Morbius
he got
over
his
here?
mouth bloodied open. That's what happened.
Oh, he got hit. Oh, he got
Nick
split.
Jackson super kicked him in real life.
Oh!
That's the narrative we need to be putting out there.
Nick Jackson super kicked, and I said, Nick, I don't know what you was doing, Matt. Probably acting like your back hurt. Nick Jackson was out there super kicking people.
Oh my God.
In real life.
This is a slanderous pod right
This
now.
is
Oh
a
my
nasty
God.
episode. I know AEW.
This is not going.
I'm not
This
gonna
is
lie.
how you not.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
if I ain't watching no being the elite, I'm watching the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you ain't lying.
Ooh,
You ain't lying.
Turn your mind. Look,
My
no.
God.
This is a problem. This is a problem. Hold on. Time out. Because I agree with you, Ari. So it's not AEW. Listen. We've been saying this on the pod. Ari been a guest on this pod forever. He's been agreeing and saying this as well. BTE should be used on your major product. Bro, we're literally like, listen to what he said, and I agree with him. People are going to be more hyped for BTE than Wednesday. Other than the MJF stuff, that's a little debatable, but I'm talking about for like drama, and I'm going to make sure I don't miss this. I am more hyped right now. I'm being real with you right now to see what happens on BTE than on AEW.
Gang banging.
I don't love Brett so much. You want to punch niggas in the backstage after pay-per-views. Like, bro, this Brett tribute is getting out of hand.
If you don't watch the NBC app, you're not gonna get that bar unless you was there. Go ahead, Ari. I gotta watch what I plug on the app. You know what I'm saying, on the pod, because this ain't my show.
But yeah,
word, they not paying us.
But no, the match itself, though. The match
but Raw, you know,
you already know.
Yeah. Since Frass reminded me, the old app that used to show Saved by the Bell. Yeah, you got to watch that to know what's going on with Brett now.
But
we don't say the name over here.
Oh, come on.
Outside of the fisticuffs in the backstage, my
Yeah.
nigga Kenny Omega, the first ever nigga in AEW.
Oh
to
my
win
God! Get
3
the
different
trumpets,
titles,
bro.
Triple Crown winner. Stop playing with my boy.
Congratulations to Nick Jackson, the young.
They might as well
Bucks,
call
and
him Kenny
Omega.
Inaugural Omega.
Congratulations to Nick Jackson and the Young Bucks.
Oh yeah, them too.
No, don't. Oh my God, that's how nasty you are as an individual. You're gonna just say them two to the Young Bucks?
Nobody was there to see them, bro.
What?
You know who they came to see,
bro. You know how you're wilding, bro. Everybody won the Nick Jackson spot.
Nick Jackson's that boy. That's no argument.
Yo, Matt Jackson really want to be Matt Hardy, huh?
He really do. It's very disgusting. Nah, dog, that match was fire though.
The match was amazing. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that match was fire.
Matt Jackson.
The Matt Jackson and John Silver, bro, the best hot tags in the game,
man.
bro.
I'm telling you, bro, I need that Kenny Omega versus my nigga, John Silver, bro.
I want John Silver and Nick Jackson.
That, I mean, whatever, bro. We pick your poison at this point. But John Silver need to get in the ring because he
so is this
showed
something?
up so well. He showed up
Is
well.
there something we like?
They said they running
character
fades in the
change
back.
can help John Silver because it's not. Yo, I hate to say this though. Oh man, now I really hate to say this. Being thinking about it more deep into it, but John Silver, low key can like be the Jonathan Grissom in a way, like the man that's stronger than he look for his size. I'm not gonna lie, it's more nasty now because I'm not gonna break it down on this pod. We'll talk about it later, but it is kind of nasty now that for real, like what Grissom, you know what I mean, like how he's small, but bro, he can fit in the title picture because he can go. He's a workhorse, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Do you think they can repackage or not even fully repackage? Just
start putting them in the ring with more like champions and such like their former champions of that nature and see how you go, man. All you can do. Like I said, that's why I said put him in the ring with Kenny. It looked like they had.
And the reason why, he's a great baby face, bro.
Like that, like towards the finish of that match when Kenny was about to hit him with the one wing angel and he reversed out of it and such like that. Like he was showing some really good like moments. And the crowd was going crazy. Like he knows how to get that crowd pumped, bro. Like I'm gonna keep it tall, man. Like.
That's what I said. Good baby face, even though AEW don't need more baby faces. But I will say he's
in the ring with Pac for the title. These are more matches you could be having.
Ooh, and then that fits because we talked about Pac is such a tweener. Like Pac can, like for real, like Pac could be in the ring and he's baby facing over. And then he with somebody else, he's full bastard mode.
Cause you know his jolly old self Pac is not gonna like all of that energy, bro.
Low key, Big Show is looking at Pac like, damn, that's how you do it.
Is that how you do it?
Nah. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean with Big Show looking at Pac? What do you mean?
Because Pac is such a great. Pac can literally go face and heel anytime.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
Literally anytime. And I'm not gonna lie.
He's doing it right now.
Exactly. And the reason why I say Big Show is shaking his head because with Pac, low key, nobody complaining. Like when he turned face and heel, it's not like goddamn pick a side. I have yet to complain about that.
Like he's pretty much playing kind of heel with the Orange Cassidy thing he's pushing right now.
Just like that. Just like that. You was babyface with Kip Sabian. You meet up with Orange Cassidy, instantly you look like the perfect heel. And I'm not mad about it.
And like I said, John Silver kind of needs to be around more like, you know what I'm saying, energies like that. You know what I'm saying? Just more great competitors to show that. But back to the match. It was just such a great, you know what I'm saying, energy between these teams. Seeing Kenny and Hangman reignite their feud, all of that such. So many great aspects to this match. Like I said, just giving us flashbacks and little pieces of story, you know what I'm saying, loose ends and all of that such. Those are the things you need. These are the type of things you need in these type of big matches like that, especially for these trio titles. Remember, people wasn't really looking forward to this one.
And I will say, first two matches in, like with Ari, like the confusion kind of helped. Like the match was but when the confusion of like the mystery person, how y'all ended it, and then to go from that match, I even said in the chat, I was like, all right.
This the real start.
Right. I'm sitting up. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna say the real start because the official start worked. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like the drama from it to carry on to like, you know what I mean, like a good storytelling tournament type match. I'm like, yo, okay. I'm sitting up. Y'all got me sitting up in my seat, and I'm not gonna lie, started trickling down, but you know. Any other matches y'all want to highlight and talk about? Let's talk about it. A match, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta give AEW credit because I was in fan mode. I went right out of business mode to fan mode. I was up and down, excited, and Ari was right there. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. He was right there. I went the straight business mode to like, I get it, why, but they shouldn't do it. Then the match started happening. It started getting close, and I went full fan mode. No, don't split them up. Like it was drama. Yeah, so I'm a real person.
What match?
This was a goodie. This is the one you say you took notes on, the Swerve and Lee versus the Acclaim. I'm not gonna lie, like this is a match that at the end of the day could have been on Dynamite, but it really did end like, this fits All Out. I will say this match fits. This should be on All Out. The fans helped out, and the wrestlers worked off of the fans. It was good. It was really good.
Yeah,
the storytelling of Swerve and Lee making a mistake, that was super fire in ring telling. Because after the first mistake, all right, it's over. Yeah, I even said that in the chat. I'm telling y'all when I had my marked out moments. Oh my God! Oh, all right, here they go. They about to win. And then it kicked out. Oh my gosh. Big odd fade. And then the second mistake,
Mac
I'm
Caster
like, oh.
and Bowens, they really were. Bowens has a really dope moveset. That
he's
twisting
number,
DDT
he's number 3 for hot tags for me. He's number 3 for hot tags for me.
That twisting DDT he did off the hanging on was super fire, yo. Like Jesus Christ. Bro. I mean, he showed out too. I think he went up against Moxley too. Really good match, man. Really good match. But man, definitely they showcase why they are. Like why they work so hard to be where they are, like literally coming from they remind me of like the come up in some Street Profits where they were both just like solo acts in the backstages and such, and like let's come together, do some shit, and what I'm saying, through the just hard work and the love of the people gets you to where you are. So I feel they definitely they're gonna get the titles
for this match. Like taking to my fan side of I want Swerve and Glory to win. It was like that type of like. You don't get to go home happy match. It literally helped both teams. to me, it helped both. It really helped both teams because
for sure
the Acclaim it solidified them. That was a match. And the visual, everything.
This momentum going after now. Y'all got the people on your side. Now, can you keep them on your side? Can y'all continue to show that y'all can be a draw? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's with Swerve and Scott. It showed that we already draw. Now let's solidify us as a solidified tag team now in this division.
You kind of gotta like when you bring up the crowd for this match too. You have to credit them for that. I'm gonna just say I don't care, pause or not. That scissor me daddy chat out of nowhere. It was like
me daddy.
It was like, you know what? Who let y'all in the building?
I don't have a father, so this joke I can say it.
Low key, I feel like that, and that helped because
it definitely helped.
I got Lee and them going heel because of shit like that. Like as much as I don't think they wanted to target that way, I feel like you should.
But I like his response though, where it was like it's not about going heel or face. It's more so the crowd was pretty much on their side. So now we got to prove something to them that we're just as great as y'all think they are.
100%. But in the wrestling business, sometimes use that in your advantage. Well, if you're like not like I want to say a limbo, but if you're in a situation where we can see you going heel, why not use what happened in your
Remember
favor?
what I always say, a babyface needs a mean streak, and Keith Lee is one of the main guys who always needs to show that mean streak. Well, not always, but when the time is right, you need to show that mean streak.
And that's why I feel like that's my heel turn story. Like Swerve is the guy. Swerve is the guy to kind of make him like start acting heelish, like, and tell him like, bro, you shaking too many hands, like. Yeah. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm trying to get these fresh jackets, this money. Like, what is you doing, bro? You see my hair? Do you see? You don't want one of these?
The Kobe makes it so perfect, bro. It makes it so perfect because, especially with the zone that Swerve is in now, it's like it just makes it two different energies. But like again, I say if you really know the history of Shaq and Kobe. Yeah, they may not have been like the super best of buddies or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They were cool. You know what I'm saying? But when it came to getting on that court, when it was time to play, man, like this. And it was locked in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's what I was saying to you during the match. I was like, I love this build up because it's showing at the end of the day, we gonna have our mistakes. And that's what I was saying to you. But brotherhood.
And everybody wasn't happy when the Lakers won.
Facts.
They wanted the Kings to win that playoff series.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
But
it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
I
Turn
know,
your
I
mic
know,
up,
I know,
Cole.
I know, I
Turn
know.
that, talk that
I
Laker
know.
talk.
I know.
It didn't happen.
Yes,
I know.
there
It
you go.
doesn't
Hey, no funny
matter
though.
what the Kings
Only reason why
want.
I'm bringing that up, not to
It
segue,
doesn't matter. Hold on. Let me finish slander on the Kings since we here.
Oh,
it
wow.
doesn't
Jesus
matter. I
Christ.
didn't play the clip all day, but now it's warranted. Guess what?
random.
You don't get to go home happy.
Well, that's why it was because of those refs. Those what the refs was saying.
Oh, guess what?
He hurt my feelings. Damn right I did.
It's literally etched
And
in
all
history.
the Lakers were saying,
I won. Let's party.
Come on, y'all. Y'all know that was one of the nastiest officiated games in history.
Let's keep it wrestling.
Hey, give him another clip, Fraz. Give him another one.
Yo, y'all
Okay, I got one more.
Yo,
I got one more.
You
know
I'm
what
not
Shaq
dealing
and
with
Kobe,
this right
you
now.
know what Shaq
We're
and
not
Kobe,
doing this.
What did Shaq and Kobe say to a purple-wearing king?
Mid! Every single thing in it is mid!
I mean, I hate.
One more. My favorite one. After Shaq and Kobe talked all their junk and all. This is all.
I hate Vlade
This is-
Divac like the
Yo,
next
Cole,
man.
I'm
but
talking to you,
geez.
Cole. This is the only thing Phil Jackson
I made a
said.
clip party.
This is the only thing Phil Jackson said.
Shush. Shush, please.
Hey, man. All I'm gonna say is go and watch that.
Wrestling. We're gonna keep
All
it
I'm gonna say is
wrestling.
go and watch that Tim Donaghy documentary on Netflix, man. It's nasty. Nasty
Look.
times.
You know, while we on the subject, we just need to keep going back to wrestling because
Yeah.
basketball is real crazy. I don't want to drop that story here, but
Nah, you're right. But neither
you
here nor there though.
know.
Keep that on
Nah, but
conversation.
but back to like I said, I want them to kind of keep this
Conversation.
aspect of what they're
Okay.
doing.
Yeah,
We
I
talked
figured
about it
that's
off
their
cam.
lane.
We talked about it
figured
off
that's
cam,
their
but
lane.
the whole thing that they're doing with this Shaq and Kobe thing, where it's like that little friction, but like I said, when it's time to get on the court, it's up. You know what I'm saying? Like they still showed that even in the press conference, where it's like Swerve was like, he may not take it seriously as I do, type stuff. Little things like that. Like you said, you notice where he was looking at him when they were trying to Keith Lee was trying to give him their respect. Little things like that. You know what I'm saying? That it's even the announcers, even the little kid even asked him about that friction. So it's everybody knows it's there. And it's kind of feels exactly like how
and
it was
I'm just hoping
in real time.
I'm hoping
during
Tony
that Kobe Shaq era.
utilize it in the way we are booking it. I really do, because don't make them single stars. Not now.
No.
No, I hear you, Ari, but like I like the reason why I'm saying this. Not you. Your booking is
they
good.
won't have it by Full Gear though.
What happened? You think they will?
I don't think they'll have them tag titles by Full Gear though.
No, hold on. I will say this once again. I'm not saying stick together to hold the title forever.
I forgot about New Year's Bash.
I just don't want the team to split up. That's all I'm saying. I like
you got to, bro. It's all in the story.
No, they don't have to.
He said the same thing about Matt Riddle and Randy Orton. Oh, they're going to split. I remember when we first. I don't know what happened to that.
Yeah, but it's a different aspect of the story.
This is my proof. When you started the draft thing, I remember all of this energy. Oh, everybody, including me. I'm not saying that where I'm just speaking for everybody else, including me. When Sue picked Matt Riddle and Randy Orton, we was like, nah, that's not meant to last long. You was one of them.
Yes, we was
this
all
going
wrong.
to be
yes.
over. Now look where it was. Fire story, fire booking. It could carry on to a WrestleMania. Like, I don't know. It can go longer. No, it don't have to end. It doesn't have to end. It doesn't. Randy Orton and Matt Riddle proved that it doesn't have to end when people want it to end.
You don't get to go home.
I'm glad Randy Orton and Matt Riddle went as long as it went. So now when they had that one-on-one match, it feels even more. No, save it for All Out. Like, y'all, no, in the team. And this is somebody talking about the Street Profits not splitting. Like,
I ain't talking about none of them. That's the thing. I'm talking about Shaq and Kobe. I ain't talking about none of that.
And that's another thing. So me personally, I could think that they can lose the titles, right? And that's Keith Lee's lesson.
Fact. Turn your mic up, Cole. Oh, we bugging.
Hey, that's what I'm like. you see this still cool shit. They not.
Facts, yo.
They don't care because like you can even have the Acclaim do something dirty because you got Daddy Ass over there because now he a mark, and no pun intended, but it's just like you marked right now, bro. Like you can have, and he does something to get them the titles. It's dishonorable by Keith Lee. Isaiah Swerve looks like you was trying to be cool with these motherfuckers, and look what happened. Keith Lee becomes an animal. That's it.
You could.
Lesson learned. Now you get Mad Keith Lee just running around doing moonsaults out of nowhere and just throwing you around while his life bar is still fully green.
I really like that booking, Cole. That's what I'm talking about.
Appreciate
they can lose
it,
the
sir.
titles. They can lose the titles that way, which that makes a lot of sense to me. Like, bro, I've been telling you to relax. We almost lost the title because I mean all that other stuff. All
that other shit.
Get on the same page if we both agree. F them, our opponents. Like what? We not ain't no friends, ain't no high fives, ain't no good job. No, we came here to smoke you. And
we
get
came here to smoke
gear. We trying to get sponsored by Nike now.
That's why I also think it'll be part of their demise also. Because what if, like you said, they knows that they both take wrestling in two different, you know what I'm saying? They approach it two different ways. So that
I mean, this is now we're booking and stuff like that.
Tolerating each other. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just, I just speak from a creative point because I like being a fan. I don't like doing the business stuff.
I'm not doing business stuff. I'm just saying what the man said.
You do business stuff without knowing.
Bro, I literally am quoting what the man said at the press conference.
Frass, get a load of Tony Starks over here, bar.
Just saying, man. I'm just quoting what the man said, man.
Tony Starks.
That is a double entendre.
But nah, dog. I mean,
so.
I'm interested to see what's going on with the future of them because where I think they need to lead with, where it needs to lead to, them versus 7-star FTR, especially when they calling themselves the Mount Everest of the tag team division now. Oh yeah, we got to start putting you against some fire tags.
And I know we're not going in order, but that's a good segue. Let's talk about the 6-man tag: Jay Lethal, Motor City Machine Gun versus FTR and Warlord. How did you feel about the match?
Good match, man. It's good. It was very cool to see Motor City Machine Guns move as heels. I haven't seen that in a good while.
Definitely FTR Motor City Machine Guns, book it.
Let's just say it's
yo, look, oh my god, and I'm gonna let you finish, Cole. I'm gonna let you finish, Cole. I just want to say this real quick.
It's your show.
This is what I'm talking about. Casino Battle Royale. This is what I'm talking about. Simple face off. You had FTR steer down Motor City Machine Guns. I was sold. That's all you needed to do. That's all I was asking about the Casino Battle Royale. That's all I'm talking about. Simple thing like that works. It creates future matches in your match. That's all I'm saying. That's all I was talking about. But continue.
No, I just said it's great to see. It's great to see Motor City Machine Guns on a pay-per-view because they are one of those indie star tag teams. Even I was slow to learn about. And no, like you can't say nothing about them. I have no gripes,
bro.
Not a complaint about one of these motherfuckers. Like the match. Shout out to Finley, that little girl. You have to give her flowers. That little 8-year-old girl came out the entranceway, made her way down the ramp, went in there, took the stairs.
She didn't need to do it the second time. No second time. She didn't do it 2
times.
First
she
take.
Didn't need no help. She went in there and she did that in front of thousands. Your kid is not doing that. Your kid is not doing that in front of thousands of people without mommy help. I don't want to do it by myself. Went down that ramp, didn't have to worry about nobody because she stole the show from me. And that pencil, I was good. I was good. I was good. I was good.
Yeah, thank you, Coach. She definitely was fire. She was amazing. I'm glad she didn't stab him with the pencil.
Who said that?
I couldn't help it.
Who said that? Why would you want him to get stabbed by a pencil?
I don't even know why somebody wouldn't.
Oh
Just,
my god! Right.
What are we?
Why would somebody assume that she would just break the pencil and stab him in the neck?
This ain't
you know what I mean? And then possibly
only a guy that liked horror films would assume.
Like that would be sick, bro. Because like, why would you
Tony
stab
Starks.
him and like
Tony
wipe
Starks
her blood,
did.
wipe his blood on his chest? Like just like and wipe the blood on her shirt.
Yo,
like
stop. Yo, go for the cover.
Primal. Like you fight like a girl, bitch.
Yo.
Ari, the group is called the FTR. You can even say fuck the revival.
Ever ramming pencils in people's chest.
All right, okay.
But it is not.
Guys, relax.
So that's why a person didn't get stabbed.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. He wanted. Sanjay wanted to talk shit. Now you fight like a girl.
Oh my God! Get Ari. Get this man a soda.
Try to tell you, man. I'm all here for my girl, man.
You are here for young violence. The shooters are younger as fuck where we at right now. You want more? You want stabbers now?
AEW like seeing blood, don't they?
Yeah. Fact.
Less blade. Less blade.
Look all the small talk. Nah, but that match itself though, really good, man. We got to get our Powerbomb Symphony, but I didn't get it from the person I wanted him to give it to. You know what I'm saying? But we got it. And it was cool, man.
I'm still going.
I just want to say, I know we're going to get back to it, but remember when I used to be joking about that less blade, the first person to bleed wins? But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, no, we on the match. So what's going with Samoa Joe? Like, what happened for him to bleed?
Nobody
Joe has this thing where he bleeds out of nowhere. It's the only time this has happened to Joe, I feel like. But no, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm happy that he's back. I just want to see Joe healthy and on TV consistently, bro.
Right, bro, just one more run, just one more clean run.
Please, man. Like,
please,
and I know he got the TV title and all, but it's like, bro,
stop doing hardcore, man.
Please give us him versus Wardlow, TV title versus TV title, something, bro.
Him versus.
I need to see Joe on AEW TV.
That'd be a good victory.
All the other OG ROH niggas on AEW TV.
Yo, Joe versus Miro too. Please before it's over.
But we haven't seen him. We haven't seen him since fucking Death Before Dishonored. So it's like, is bro still like healing up? He's trying to get 100%. Like, I forgot all about Joe being on the roster. I swear.
He is on Twisted Metal. He is doing TV shows.
You are exactly right, and I am so sorry because I did say that. Thank you for reminding me of that. I'm sorry, Joe.
I'm just a podcaster without a podcast.
That's a fire.
Told you I had notes.
Yeah, all right, let's talk about the Fatal 4-Way with the women to determine who will be the next.
Another good joint. Now this match did everything we've been saying about that other matches should have did. Build stories outside of this match. You know what I'm saying? We all know Toni Storm was going to win this match, but when we see Jamie Hayter and Britt in there, what did I say before this? This is the time to get Jamie Hayter some build. You know what I'm saying? Let that start with her and her dissension from. Let that be the the breeding of her dissension from Britt Baker, which it is. And if you only thing, and this is just me nitpicking, and it's just if I was her, you know what I'm saying, in that moment where Britt pinned her, like I would have had a face of like betrayal, like yo, surprise, like yo, you really just did that. Like outside of, you know what I'm saying, all right, you just try to like do what you just tried to you threw me out the ring. Or no, what she do? She pulled the ref out when she had the pin on Tony, I believe. And she was like, yo, why would you do that? You know this is my time, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And then Tony hit her with the DDT. And you know what I'm saying? Britt came in and pinned her. I would have, you know what I'm saying, had that like look of like fuel betrayal, and I would have went ballistic to the point where they are out of the match. You know what I'm saying? Like she's just trying to destroy it, but Britt is running out of there. And I would have left it with, you know what I'm saying, with Tony versus, you know what I'm saying, Hikaru Shida. And the only reason why I say that is because at least now you could be able to get Hikaru Shida some more TV time and like some more time to showcase her, which they really don't do anymore. You know what I'm saying? Now you got her going against Toni Storm, which you haven't seen before. Bang bang. And now you still getting by next Wednesday, you ready to see Jamie Hayter versus, you know what I'm saying, Britt Baker. I think everybody would have come out of that joint perfectly fine, which I still think people did, but that's just been my little way to doing it. But I still think they came out the right way.
All right, let's talk about it. We are here, the main event on All Out, CM Punk. Well, actually, before we get to the main event, any other matches or any other little things you want to touch on?
Aleister Black and
I was just about to say. I want to say this. I don't know if I put it in the chat or not, but me personally, as a wrestling fan, as long as I've been watching wrestling, Surfer Sting is my first. And officially, I mean, it is what it is. AEW Sting is number 2 on my list, personally. Like, and
TNA Sting?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. The reason why I'm saying this is because I still feel like I'm gonna get another match out of this thing, and I'm gonna like it.
Sting versus AJ Styles, Sting versus Kurt.
I'm just being real with you. Like, when I'm talking about like overall excitement, I love seeing them on television. Like for TNA days, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, wasn't at first, yeah, of course it's Sting. I'm excited, but
you might be thinking more of the
overall run. It was like I did like Joker's thing. That's crazy. I feel like that's Joker's thing was underrated for real. And low key, I feel like the dark
when he
thing, that's number 3.
When he first started wearing the red
that's number
robe.
3. I'm sorry, it's just maybe it's because everything added into the nostalgia. I feel like he's wilding more than he was in TNA, as in moveset. While like Sting, you don't have to do all of this, and it's like he doing it, and it don't. And like I said, I'm adding in a lot, like even adding WWE stuff. Not what he did in WWE. I'm talking about like seeing people his age still perform. It's kind of but he's doing it. I'm like, yo, I low-key want to see matches. Like, I'm sorry, I'm at a point. Like, I'm mad Malachi. I hope he's not leaving because I want to see that match. Low-key, the six-man tag match made me want to see that match even more.
Can we talk about it? This is one of the other parts where I was like, was this the right decision?
Because of the timing is nasty. But at the point when you talk about Malachi, the only reason why I say
Black
this
loss
to you,
in general.
Ari, the only reason
Black loss in general. Shout out to Doug G, yo. Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to Doug G. Definitely go follow Doug G on Twitch. Matter of fact, forget follow, go subscribe. He lit. Good content.
Bro, talk your talk, dog. Talk your talk, dog.
I say the same thing with House of Black, and the decision why I felt they should have won is the same reason why I felt Damage Control should have won. You know what I'm saying? Bailey, Io, and Dakota. And
this is an AEW show, Ari.
I'm just talking about points.
Okay.
It's just a point. It's just a setup of how, like, reason why I said when Damage Control lost the tag team title tournament in the finals, we was like, damn, that's fucking sucks. But when it came to the pay-per-view, when it was 3-on-3, I was like, the heels should win because they had that big loss in the tag team title match. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You got to have if this is a new faction, you got to have them show some type of dominance or some type of, like, you know what I'm saying, chemistry or gelling together, that they are a well-oiled machine together. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you can't just bring this new entity into the story and make them look weak by losing all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I bring that to House of Black, where it's like they have been losing in a lot. They have had no big win or nothing to show their dominance as a faction outside of Aleister Black. I mean, Malachi Black missing people in the face. That's it. And if I'm like, we want to get some wins, like, because they know how to build stories. Now we need some wins.
Fact.
They've been giving you great little stories here and there, but now we need wins so it could, like, people can start taking us serious now. You know what I'm saying? And that has not been happening for them. They should have got this win. If they didn't get one, like, they could have got this one. Sting and Darby been winning all the time. And I'm not trying to fight this towards them. It's just they didn't need this one.
Talk about babyface.
At all, especially when Mero didn't get the pin. That's what I'm really talking about. Ari. Like,
Mero
Ari,
ready to walk out.
Yeah, that's like, Ari, that match was, but I'm not gonna lie, Sting was MVP for me.
Sting was had good moments like the Sting and like Malachi face off was really dope, and like him missing him in the face, like the finish was really good. Like once again, they know how to put a good match together. It's just the finish, the actual finish, just didn't sit right with me, and I obviously
I agree
sit right
because
with Malachi.
If the babyface was gonna win, Mero should have been the one to pin. I like nobody else but Mero.
All right, at least Mero.
Anybody on Malachi Black could have got a win because them just winning would have been good. Honestly, and Malachi didn't even have to get the pin for me to be satisfied.
Just from the business standpoint,
there should have been only one person to pin. Only Darby Allin did not need that. Sting. Of course he don't.
Just from the business standpoint, I will say that this was Mero's beef. So him not getting the pin, it just leaves everything open. If he's really gone, then he's gone.
You mean Malachi Black is the one that's trying to really
Mero. Like they say Mero was out too.
Oh, I thought that was live. I heard again.
I've heard the rumor I've heard is Malachi Black.
Yeah, that was the first one I heard.
I've heard Andrade and I've heard Mero wanting to go back home.
I'm gonna be real. I'm Andrade's fan, but he does not need to go back. Not right now.
I mean, like we've talked about it.
Do the Roost tag team thing, and then let's see what it builds from there. Because now,
we've talked about it, and it's like they got family over there, so it's like whether people like it or not, it's like. That can be a deciding factor. Like, I'm not trying to just be away from my wife all day. So
it's crazy. The place I know where he can get the most, Andrade at least in them, can get the most love and be treated like the guy. And I'm not even saying this because I know funny shit. MLW, because who's one of the guys over there? El Jefe from Lucha Underground, and he's been pushing Mexican wrestling like none other over at MLW. And I feel like he actually gets his type of superstars. He gets lucha wrestling, the guys with the Mexican wrestlers need and shit like that. And no offense, I feel like if he's not gonna do too much over there, I think he would be a great liaison for AEW. Imagine if he was to replace like Chavo. Remember what Chavo was about to do with Andrade and everybody was getting hyped and shit like that, but it never fell through because of whatever situation with Chavo and them.
Yeah, I don't know what happened either.
I don't know what happened to Chavo.
Or bring El Jefe to help with more of the Hispanic superstars. I think that would really be a big help because they be lost in the sauce a lot, bro. Like that's fun. Lost in the sauce a lot, and he knows how to build great stories.
No, I agree.
But no, neither here nor there with Aleister Black and them, man. Like I said, hopefully this isn't the end, man. But it's looking really nasty right now, bro.
AEW and whole just, bro, in shambles right now.
I'm always saying shambles because they still packing out houses, but the talent ain't feeling too feeling too. You know what I'm saying? Welcome.
Yeah, the talent keep acting up though.
Some niggas being sold dreams. Niggas is snitching. Like it's mad shit.
Niggas is definitely snitching. Oh, I don't know. Oh, no. Let me say this on the pod. I said this to y'all. As a fan, I'm all for it. I love it. Oh my gosh. Thank you. But as somebody, as a business person, let's say if I worked in AEW, Jim Ross.
You know what's crazy too, though?
Jim Ross. Hold on, because I don't want you to feel like it's towards you. Nah, Jim Ross. If I work for AEW, bro.
Shush, please.
That's why I'm confused, because when he worked talent relations with WWE, we got to give him credit. He's one of the greatest talent relations guys of all time. He's the class of niggas he found is out of this world. But for all that history and experience you have in that department,
where are you doing in these situations? But then again, he's old.
That's not his job no more.
Yeah, he's here just to do announcement, man.
I hear what you saying, Ari, and I kind of agree.
I think that's where Tony is coming in.
Low key,
that's where Tony comes in right there.
Is that where Tony messing up? Like, I get he's old, but the old thing, low key, was something towards the commentary. You asked me, but it seemed like I know he needed a shoosh. He definitely needs shoosh. Like I said, if I work for AEW,
oh my god!
But for real, bro, he's
saying this since day one.
The stuff he's saying though is bars. Like, it's facts. Like, it's not. That's why I agree with you, Aria.
You can say it to Twitter, but are you saying this on your podcast? But are you saying this to the talent? Are you saying this to the
no?
staff?
And Ari, that's what I'm getting at you. Like, is he being treated like, oh, you're not getting paid for that, or you're not? They're not putting him in that position because he's old. But
you're Jim Ross. You don't got to be in a position to tell these motherfuckers.
I don't know how that business works because Ari, I agree with you.
All I'm saying is, if you
why are you not
be able to say it to them?
And that's what I'm saying. And I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying,
I don't think it's no business in that.
There's something that got to be stopping you from saying it to the wrestlers you see every day, than going to say it on your podcast. Like, there's something has to be happening why you don't say it to them. That doesn't make sense. Not none of what you're saying, because he's saying bars. So my thing is, it has to be something, because maybe it could have been one person. You know how some young dudes is in wrestling now. Yeah, whatever. And you know how the OGs, bro. Oh, nah, these young dudes ain't listening. I tried. We don't know if it was like that. That's all I'm saying. Because some of them is thinking mad immature, or from what they're showing or what's being portrayed to us from their mouths on their Twitter or some shit, it looks immature. So how am I not supposed to think that or cross my mind like Jim Ross didn't say something to somebody and they blew it off? Because we know OGs, they tried, bro. All right, I don't got time for you young bulls. All right, yeah. I tried to tell you, now you gotta learn on your own.
Yeah. Let
me talk to somebody that will listen. Jim Ross got podcasts. The world could listen now. That's all I'm saying. So I agree with you 100%. Everything he should say, you should be saying to these wrestlers, because it's not like you sound like you sound crazy out here. Like the stuff you saying makes sense. The stuff you saying is kind of what we're asking for, and you're the OG saying this. So I don't get why are you saying this, or are you just beefing with the whole business? Like, you're really going there just taking a check, or did you try to, and that one person could have turned him off? Like, no, y'all all like that. Yeah. Let me just stick to what I know that comes in. When I see Brian Danielson, I remember when I worked over there, he listened. Well, we know Danielson, he's a student of the game. But I'm just saying, when you see people like that come over here and listen, it's like, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Like, it's up in the air. Because I agree with you. Why is this not, like, what? Like, he's Jim Ross. Like, why? Like, why wouldn't you? Why are we not listening to this man? This man been around for every promotion, damn near. Was he ever in TNA? Mm-mm. Yes, he was. Wasn't he there when they was Impact for a little while? NWA TNA. He wasn't NWA TNA? No. Oh, okay. Sure. I thought he was around there with Ron Killing's time.
No, he was still in WWE during that time.
Okay. Well, other than that, damn near every promotion there is, this all the top promotions. Let me say that then. All the top leading promotions this man has been a part of. So why are we not? Why wouldn't it? I don't know. That's why I said it got to be something.
Main event, man, because these niggas has just been pissing me off with this dumb shit. It's just been annoying.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, Ari. Now look how they acting. That's what I'm saying. We know our OGs, bro. We're in different hoods, but we know how OGs move, bro. Like the shit we seeing, they're acting like young niggas. Like, and I'm a young nigga, and they acting like young niggas. That's all. The only thing I'm saying. I think that's why Jim Ross is getting to this point. Like, we could only get the facts and what he should be, the class, the AEW training class they should be getting. We're getting.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I feel like it's because I agree with you. Why what you're saying not? I don't get it yet. I don't get it. I don't know. It's a lot of young stuff. But anyway, CM Punk versus John Moxley.
Rocky Free 2.0.
Oh my God. Go.
Bars. Talk to him nicely.
Niggas was even trying to box my boy. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy, dog. Like, I was like, oh no. That was the only part I didn't like about the match. But other than that, it was a really good match.
They put their dukes up.
It was a good part, like really good match. He hit the GTS early. You know what I'm saying? Mox kicked out. Mox started taking really good advantage. Had that nigga bleeding. Started fucking up on the steps and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had CM Punk coming right, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere with that kick again, kind of getting advantage again. It was really good parts of the match, man. Really good hard hitting moments. Then they had that weird boxing moment, but the finish itself was solid, man. I'm not mad at the finish at all.
Kind of like the finish when Mox overselling the first one. That was dope. That was dope.
Yeah, man, I can't be not mad. Was it like super crazy? No, but I feel like they ended the story just as well as they needed to, and they found a good way to transition to the next one. It's nothing I can honestly be mad about this storyline, other than like the little setup going into it. I feel like a lot of the inner little parts towards the end wasn't needed to get to where we are at now. But neither here nor there. They finished the story. It was strong. Shout out to them, man. Like, real shit. Like, it's really nothing bad I can say about this match, bro.
Yeah, it was all right. Sorry. It was good. I'm not going to do that. It was good.
No, I was like, when we rewatching it, like, it's a solid main event, bro. Like,
no, it was. It definitely. And when the card went,
was lit, bro. He's seen it on the fuck you to all the people in the crowd. Like,
I even give him credit. Like a lot of story. Like you give him the story. It was I love that the storytelling wrestling. Like the little pieces. Oh, the injured foot. Even the way the match started, trying to mock what Moxley did to him. Try to smoke him out the gate. That was dope.
Yeah, dog. Like, even to the point, like, shout out to Punk, bro. The people was asking, like, with your foot injury at first, it seemed like it wasn't that bothersome during this match. And the nigga was saying, like, he was been trying to find the right footwear to wear and such. Like, he been trying to find the right shoe. And then he been he wore Danhausen shoes for the match, and it made it like all right because it had some type of reverse curse in it.
Now, what he say? It was a size 10. He used
shout out to my size 10. Shout out to my size 10 niggas, man. We are a very, very lucky and unique size.
You wear general release sizes, sir? What?
Yes.
Ew.
I can find my shoe. I can always find my shoe.
Shut up. We don't like y'all, bro. Because whenever this is why, like, I just want to say this: when you buy Jordans and you leave the sneaker community, it is fully because you cannot find your size like people like me.
Bro.
I wear 13 and they come in one case. There's usually 1 to 2 13s per case, and that's it.
You get the sneaker line, you hear like, all right, we got such and such amount, this amount of this amount.
Tell me about it. It is so depressing.
Size 13, one.
It's so depressing. It's like, let me go get the clearance shoes just so I can like. I'll find it on Facebook. Fuck.
Nah, man. But that's what I was talking about a lot with footwear. I've been talking about that a lot throughout different podcasts where you really got to find that comfortable shoe for you to like really move and groove, man. Like, and that shit really plays a part, bro. It really does, man. But shout out to Punk, man. I'm not saying I'm a Punk, like
a Punk rocker.
Yeah, I mean, I fuck with Punk, but I'm not saying I'm caping for him or anything. But I just feel like he's really been trying to fight up an uphill battle since he's got here, and I feel like he's still like giving us good quality stuff, man. Like between the MJF feud, the Eddie Kingston joint, this Moxley joint, man, he's been doing his thing. But I think it's just all the other outside shit that people are bringing in this situation with him at AEW is kind of blocking that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, he had a great match with Mox and all this shit on the after shit, which is part of him. But it's the questions that people are asking him. Like, this is right after the match. Why are you asking this dude about Colt Cabana? Like, don't nobody give a fuck about that shit but some, like, you know what I'm saying, like, literally drama-ridden ass fans, bro. Like, I don't give a shit about no Colt Cabana beef from fucking 2014, my nigga. Like, who gives a shit about that, bro? Like,
Now for him,
you would think, but apparently somebody does, and now it's caused a whole lot of work. It's caused the whole world of shit.
Right. And then, like I said, now I can't be mad at him for addressing that because it's to a point where you got to be tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's where he went to that. He went to the Hangman Page situation, and you know what I'm saying, all of that sort. Like I think he's had to get all that joint out right there because there was a lot of stuff going into this All Out pay-per-view that was some nasty work, bro. And it was like this was the moment to address it. And I feel like further on, man, let's just start focusing on what the dude is trying to bring into the wrestling game today, man. Like that's all that's for me, man. But
and we can't end it without mentioning the ending of the match.
Yeah.
MJF, the man behind the. I will say, I was hearing what Joe was talking about the ending. I slightly agree with him. I just, for visual point, I do like that where he would have threw the scarf on his neck and then MJF would have came out. I don't think he should have. I really don't think he should have. Blah 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 blah. After, no, that would have been fire. The scarf on the neck. Oh shit! And then come out. Oh shit! Like I think it would have been dope. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not mad at the ending.
CM Punk joint though. The CM Punk shit was fired.
But I will, the message, the whole Tony, the message on the phone making the new contract. I was like, this is fire.
It was just kind of like, please save me.
Yeah,
please save me.
So and it kind of fits because you can see where he's about to go with this team. Like that's the team of don't overlook us type stuff, so it's gonna go with MJF. I am excited for that. I am excited.
I know Joe's
and me and Ari was
remember we thought the Pinnacle was coming back.
Oh my god. So I do want to say this. I hope what they do with the chip, like the aftermath with it, they kind of see the CM Punk and MJF storyline to the next All Out. I kind of want CM Punk to go on a lengthy run with the title. He can have a couple storylines, obviously win, and then like MJF do his own thing, help build, like Ari said, help build his team, help build his faction, and then slowly but surely start throwing jabs at CM Punk. This is time. I say about 3 months away from All Out to get a good booking, good story, like a real good story, a recap of everything that's happening. Now you could talk about back then, his injuries, what he took from him. I did what you did better. Like, I feel like it adds a lot more, and that's a great All Out main event. I'm not mad. I'm not saying Moxley and CM Punk ain't bad, but the way it happened, it was the story. The match was good, very good. Because of the story build up, it made it a little But I feel like a match like that, CM Punk versus MJF, after that year and what they've been through and the story never happening, so much stuff in the middle separating from the real match happening, is like now we finally get it and the title's on the line. That video package should be amazing.
And just to let the viewers know, AEW All Out. But yeah, it's still continuing. Anybody want to talk about CM Punk versus the Young Bucks?
Bro, I told you during the match, man.
Oh god. Nah, so I just saw a report, like you said, Nick Jackson knocked out. Somebody's biting Kenny Omega. And it's just like now, it's like AEW's just, your leadership is falling apart before our eyes. Like Triple H is somewhere smiling going into this episode coming up in 8 minutes.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, Triple H is somewhere just going crazy. Like, hell yeah. Too sweet me, bro. Like something like that. Like, bro, you know.
Gosh.
This motherfucker, bro, like as a businessman, you look forward to shit like this because it's like you're unraveling.
And I ain't gonna lie, the aftermath of that Clash of the Castle, bro, is one
smooth, bro. Like if you look at that, like the way they angle, I wish they had media to ask better questions. But like if you look at Seth Rollins and how he conducted himself in that press conference versus how he conducted it, where he just talked about all the good stuff in the future and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop and talk about his passion and shit like that. And then in the Ariel Helwani interview,
he talked about all the that's when he started getting real intimate about all the situation he had with Seth Rollins. I mean, not Seth, but with Matt Riddle and stuff. He didn't get too disrespectful. He just kept it real about what was what. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a time and a place for things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a time and a place, bro.
And that's the thing. Like, yeah, now WWE doing press conference. Yo, damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Cole. That one, you're right. That
I ain't gonna lie, we got
this Raw is gonna hit even more because WWE having that press conference, and then you go to a AEW press conference. It's like,
I'm trying to tell.
And
like,
then on top of that, I didn't want to do it here because this is an AEW review, but then you get, I won't say smoke, but y'all got beat by. If I had to pick one, all I'm saying, if I had to pick one,
WWE got the weekend for sure.
Yeah, that's
bro.
all I'm saying.
They had two shows, so it's like I'm not even mad about.
Take away Worlds Collide, bro. Take away Worlds Collide.
I was about to say, Cole, take away Worlds Collide. Sheamus,
I don't want to do
Cesaro
that.
smoked half of the AEW card.
I'll pretty much I'll sit there and I'll stand on it. Drew and Roman was a better main event
by far.
You know what I'm saying?
By far. That went from a match I was like, just like, matter of fact, I can say that for me because literally they both had, I went into those matches with the same exact
It was so
energy.
much great, like, chemistry and like great false finishes and little
because
things.
I'm a guy, I'm like, oh, Drew and Roman, I know Roman gonna win. It's so, and then the CM Punk, the story not.
Man, they had moments in that joint where it was like, yo.
But exactly, the match went from oh my god to like, yo, now, yo, there was so many times.
Even with their ending, got you like, yo, I can't wait to see the next show.
And then I will say this, the winning situation, CM Punk and Moxley didn't really sell that as much as Roman and Drew. Because, oh my gosh, Drew, yo, bro, yeah, you had me. Yo, there was two, and I remember I said it already, and I remember the spot when Roman had the steel chair and that Claymore. I even said it with you. I was like, no, that's it. I was wrong. I was a good one. The CM Punk one, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. I'm just being real. For me, I knew it felt like that was over. You know what I mean? I didn't get a close, oh shit. Like, I didn't have that. Me personally, I'm just being like that. I didn't.
It was
none of them falls was like, oh my god, he might win. Oh, I can't believe he kicked that. It wasn't like.
I would say from their first time going at it, there was a good back and forth.
Absolutely. No, like I said, I'm not taking away from the match. It's just like the Drew.
Yeah, but no, I feel you though.
That was, bro. They really had me. It went from a match, bro, to like, bro, hold on. Remember, I was talking to hold on. Let me shut up. What they wrestling? Like they really wrestling. They telling a story. Like, Drew might do this.
Well, we'll take it that way. They told a good story in Punk versus Mox also.
I gave him the credit. I said there was certain spots in the matches they had they target on little main stories in their story. I give him their credit. The foot thing.
When I look at matches like Hobbs and Ricky Starks, or I see Jungle Boy and Christian, and it's like, man, Gunther and Sheamus and Riddle and Seth can really like beat
I will say
a couple
that,
out of 15 matches. Those two matches can beat a couple of the matches on that All Out card by themselves.
Look, all I can say is Hobbs with this I break backs. If that becomes a shirt, boy, you bet.
I need that shit.
All right.
You better.
All right, Ari. Where can they find you?
We about to go live in a few minutes, man. Get your bars off podcast.
There we go.
Back at it like a Craftmatic, man. Yo, follow me at Ari Starks. Follow us at Get Your Bars Off Pod on Twitter. Follow us at Get Your Bars Off Pod on all other social media.
Facebook.
Get Your Bars Off Podcast. Follow the Get Your Bars Off Podcast Facebook group. Thank you, Lo. I mean, for us. I want to say Lo. So I'm getting ready for the next show. Yeah. But yeah, man. Like, it is what it is, man. Check out for the next Starks and Smart show coming soon, man. We're gonna be talking about all of this stuff too, man. I'm gonna be trying to get some more guests up on there to talk with y'all too, man. But you already know what it is, man. Ari Starks. I'm out of this joint, man. Love is love. I love the We Wrasslin family universe. We out of this joint, bro.
Yeah, man, going from one pod to another.
All right, Cole, where can they find you at?
All right, yo, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at the Hayes God, TheHazegawd, the God, the God that designate other gods like narrative God. I don't know, but apparently we got another brother, our elder brother, we got to meet up with. But yeah, you can find me there. Stoners Next Door. We're gonna drop the pod when I could link up with all my podders, and we gonna talk some weed and educate y'all. That's what we gonna do.
I will be there, Raw.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sponsor me, Raw. I can bring you up everywhere I go.
I see that.
Everywhere I go, Raw. Stop doing this. Stop doing this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 53 of We Wrasslin podcast. Episode 54 around the corner. I wonder what that's going to be about. I should probably know that, huh? But anyway, spark up that dank. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. You know how it goes. Like, follow, share, subscribe, tell a friend to join the trend. The show has come to an end. Sit back and relax.
Relax.
Yeah.
Mic's up. Turn our mother loving mics up. Slim, what's up, Dre? How you doing? Yeah, I'll mute your mic.
Hunger Games up in my head. Gotta get the dough, babies need.
You gotta go and sit.
Virgil. All right.
Nah, you ain't doing me like that. You ain't doing me.
Come on, Black Queen, Sasha.
And Gold Dust. All right.
Yo, you are foul.